So we were talking about deconstructing Tiffany. We just looked at the costume items and things that went into creating the look of her, and now these are some of the props that I brought. So I mentioned that we usually work with a sketch of what we'll be doing, and the director works on it, and then I come with some ideas, maybe some lines written and a sketch. And then I like to just bring items that we can play off of and improvise, or that might be cut. But either way, they're going to develop the kind of the layers and the reality of this character and our relationships together. So, in my suitcase, which she actually needed a suitcase because she's staying with her brother, I had brought some fun food items. Chia, which I don't know if you... it's really attractive. It's actually very deliciously good for you. Superfood, but looks great in a wine glass. She's definitely into health food, so I brought some smoothie, a lovely green consistency. And then random things that, supplements, you know, in little bottles that she can drop in. In the scene, in one of the episodes that I was working on, she's just getting off of a cleanse. It's actually the soil and organic soil cleanse. Soil being save our intestinal lining, S-O-I-L, soil. So I brought some soil. That is something that there it is. Yum, got nice little bits, some little crunchies in there too. And I made this, and I made it edible, of course, because I was planning to have to eat it. And I thought I would mix it with some chia, so it's got some nice kind of congealed consistency. It has carob, cacao nibs, it's actually yummy, nuts and seeds, little spirulina, raw buckwheat for some crunch. I wanted some really nasty crunch in there, you know, that they could react to. That's fun. When you know the characters, it's fun to be able to do things that their characters will be able to react to in a really cool way. And what else? Just some random fenugreek. Fenugreek, I don't know. Just like, cause. Sprouted almonds. The great thing about this character is that I'm nothing like her personality, but many of her ideals and some of her language. You know, I do yoga every day. I do enjoy eating foods that are good for my body and the earth. It's just that what I like doing is taking these philosophies and putting them in the mouth of someone whose voice I don't particularly like or have a lot of faith in. When she talks, even though, you know, there's nothing wrong with how she talks, and she's brilliant, but it could be annoying to some people who like G's at the end of INGs instead of annoying. But that's just who she is, and she's really special, and I think a good person. I think she's a good person. So I'm interested in what are some of those barriers that put us off. Yeah, that's part of the fun. Oh, this is so random. Also, we toyed with this idea of her smoking, and I didn't want her to be smoking cigarettes, but so she smokes cinnamon, and you can actually, I tried lighting it up, and you can actually eventually get a draw on it. Yeah, it's kind of amazing. And so, Tiffany is totally addicted to cinnamon sticks. Yeah. I like our juxtapositions as people. I like digging into that, toying with that. And some of our unexpected things. Like, she's super duper healthy, but she smokes. But it's cinnamon. But she's addicted. In this scene, this episode that we were gonna do, I was having her come off of this major cleanse and then go into a crazy binge. Because 99% of the time, she's totally got it all together. 1% of the time, she feels like, oh my god, let's party! That's what people do, right? I also had gifts, because we were also going to do a New Year's Eve episode. So I had gifts for the other characters. This was going to be for Ethan. If you know Ethan, you would understand that this box is the shape of his mind, which is totally nonsensical. And inside, I have a duck, which is totally Ethan. And it looks like it should float, but it doesn't. Which is also something that might have gone in to a scene where he puts him in the water and then the duck sinks. And it might not have, but potential. And then this would be for Max. If you saw the episode, you would understand why it was important that I give him a bath sponge for those really long hot showers he loves to take. And it's wrapped in this special scarf, which, you know, is very him. Because he went to Italy, for example. So this is international, like Italy. And then for Nicole, where'd it go? Nicole, I knew, really gets me on the spiritual level, which is rare to find someone who gets you in that level. So I'm giving her these 5 sacred buttons, which, when combined and put in a pentacle, form a portal to the cosmos. And they are shiny because they attract those energies. So, yeah. Again, I'm taking elements that are even from my life that I use, and I do meditate. I do eat chia. I bought this in Mexico. But to just look at who we are and not take it so seriously all the time, I think is really helpful. And to just put it a little bit over the edge so that you can look at it and go, okay, that's not me, I don't have to worry about making fun. But it's kind of me, and it's okay to laugh. So then I just also have fun costume items like New Year's Eve dress and heels and a hat and different things. I wasn't sure how many costumes we'd need, so I just brought several. Boots, again, for her cover-up phase, and then, yeah, the heels. So that's a tiny glimpse into part of what goes into one character. And if you enjoyed that, you may look forward to our production journals for the film Connected that we're producing with people like you. Maybe you're already a producer at connectedfilm.com. This is a worldwide collaborative production where you can go become a producer, get your name in the credits, and give input if you're interested at connectedfilm.com. So that's where my energy is shifting. This was going to be one kind of final hurrah in my performance self, where I utilize all those different pieces that I'm learning as I utilize them to do this film, Connected. So, hope you enjoyed. We are connected, and I'll see you soon.